Okay, so we're back. And so I actually got to play around a little bit today and try out some of the seasonal stuff. And I think the stuff that's showing up in the main campaign stuff, the regular game, is actually a glitch that they'll probably fix. Um, because there's a lot of the chests that I've seen in the game we're playing in that I see in the seasonal campaign, and it's not the same. So I think it's mainly just because it's new. They added a bunch of new kinds of stuff, and so there's still some glitches to work out. I'm good with it. I appreciate the fact that they've done so much work on this one. I'm playing a Adeptus Mechanicus Inquisitor in the seasonal setup that I started because they did a massive rework on the Adept, and it's pretty impressive. The skill trees for his stuff are so completely different now, and it really does play a lot differently. So I'm very pleased with the changes they've made. I think a lot of their aim was to create something that would be able to weather the range of the game. When we finished the campaign with the games that we're playing, you can actually keep playing the game. You're basically just running missions with no background, no story, no nothing, but you can continue to play. There are various different things, and we may take a look at a few of those after we get through the campaign, look at some of the in-game content. But one of the problems the Adept had was he would get to a certain level and he would just really start to be overwhelmed by almost everything because he couldn't handle that higher level content. And they've done a lot of changes to try and mitigate those problems. So we'll see how that works out. As far as we're going, they didn't do changes on the core characters, just on the Adept. They analyzed or got a lot of complaints, I don't know, and decided to rework that. I'm jazzed about it because I loved the Adept character. I loved all those little summons and stuff. So we'll take a look at some of that maybe later. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we have, let's see, Van Winter, or the Shadow of Camorra. I think I said we're going to do some Shadow of Camorra, so let's go screw with some more Drukhari. Alrighty, so Inquisitor Helena Goslar contacted me again. This time, I am needed in the backwater system called Rotwang. Because Helena can't do any of her own work. She just calls me up whenever something shows up. I'm sorry. That's not what it says. According to the Adeptus Administratum, the Imperium has been unable to reestablish proper communications with the system after its decades of isolation. The situation seems very suspicious, considering that the Lord Commissar Scarhurst a comrade of mine has disappeared after visiting the Governor's Palace. I don't believe in coincidence. My investigation will start there. To the palace! The Flaming Inquisitor moves forward. Oh! Get a little bit later to represent my flame powers.
Inquisitorial clearance codes and binary rosette ready for transmission.
If there is one thing I've learned from my previous encounters, if you suspect any Dark Elder presence, it is better to arrive unannounced.
Request noted. Monitoring of the adjacent segment of the Void in progress. Traffic around the Void station is scarce. Vox channels are silent.
Considering that this orbital palace is the seat of the Governor, it's more than suspicious. I'm going straight to the Governor's private chambers. I have no time for polite meddlings.
Inquisitor, what an honor to have you here. How may I be of service?
Take me to the governor. Now.
I'm terribly sorry, but the governor is indisposed. May I suggest that you wait for him in the Red Salon until he gets dressed?
I won't wait. Open the door, or you will regret it.
If you insist. Yes. Please enter.
That was unexpected. The governor is dead. The Drukhari didn't even bother to dispose of his remains. Captain, do you copy? Tech Priest, Drukhari, if you can hear me, if you destroyed my ship, my vengeance will know no bounds. I swear, even you will learn a thing or two about pain.
Just hide here for a moment. See if I can find some pants. Hey, Tabby.
Captain, Tech Priest, do you copy?
Affirmative. Scramblers currently in operation throughout throughout the entire complex. Evacuation is impossible. Proceed to the hangar. Warning, Dark Eldar presence has been multiplied significantly.
Good, that'll give me something besides traitors to kill. So your knee's still hurting today? It sounded like it on Facebook.
Evacuation vessel inbound. Defense systems deactivated via inquisitorial override codes. Did you execute your primary objectives?
No. The governor is dead, and the Lord Commissar is still missing. But I have information that could lead me to his current whereabouts. See you on the ship. The governor has been dead for a while now. The Xenos are clearly using the palace as a facade and manipulate the entire system through the formal channels of the Imperial administration. They have enlisted the aid of traitors and dragged off others to a prison camp.
And that's where we're going now, right?
You know me too well, Captain. If the Lord Commissar is alive, he could be there.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Well, here's hoping that passes sooner rather than later. All right. Prison facility Delta-772. The root of corruption runs deep in the Rotwang system. It turns out that the governor has been dead for a long time, and the Dark Eldar have infiltrated the systems and used their human minions as puppets to maintain appearances. This corruption cannot be tolerated. But until the Imperial reinforcements arrive, I must find and rescue the Lord Commissar. I have found clues, damn it, got out of my eye, that lead to a former prison facility run by the invaders. If Scarhurst is alive, he must be there. If my eyebrows don't knock it off, I will go blind.
You are entering a Dark Elder prison camp. You must be aware that you're going to witness the true depths of depravity these creatures are capable of.
The Emperor's will I carry will illuminate my way with blazing fire.
What happens if the Lord Commissar is dead?
I will avenge him.
Inquisitor. Just imagine my joy. You did decide to visit my little Palace of Delights. You will be a nice addition to my collection of screaming statues.
I have already disposed of one of your fellow flesh-crafting abominations.
Yes, I have heard about that. Am I angry? Not really. He was my second in command in the Coven, and let me tell you a little secret. Whatever happened to him, he deserved that. But enough of empty threats.
My thoughts exactly.
Ah, crap. Well, again, I hope that you get this feeling better sooner rather than later. What the hell that's supposed to be? Wait. Are his legs separated from his torso? Ugh. Oh, that's nasty.
Oblivion awaits, Drakari!
Think I fear pain, my dear visitor? Pain is the most exquisite spice in our hollow existence. Pain nourishes our withered souls, keeps us vital and strong, staving off the darkest fate imaginable. But your kind is using pain like a simple, blunt tool. Such a waste. Very hard to make me kill you, but I don't want you to die a swift death. What would be the pleasure in that?
So it's a lot like the arthritis thing where people feel it in their bones and stuff. By it, I mean the weather, I guess.
Lord Commissar, you're alive.
My anger and my stubbornness kept me alive. Inquisitor, you should prepare for an ambush.
This was your last breed, Drakari.
God damn it. I'm sorry, are you still alive? Ugh. That was a beating.
Are you all right?
As soon as I have a chance to bash some Xenos' heads, I will be right as the rain.
What happened?
I was captured in the governor's palace. Never saw him coming. These creatures are crafty mongrels, I'll give them that.
I couldn't agree more.
They killed my men but brought me here. Turns out my soul is as strong as steel. I should take it as a compliment, I suppose. And they need strong people for the process. That's how they called it. We are all catalysts, whatever that means.
They are building infernal machines here. And I have unfinished business with the monster in command here.
That disgusting old creature has a laboratory here. I don't have fond memories of the place. You will probably find him there.
I'm on my way. I cannot allow him to escape. Stay here until my retinue arrives.
I'd rather find a weapon, if you don't mind, and see what I can do to these monsters until then. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I can understand that. There seem to be a lot of commonalities between chronic pain and chronic mental illness. Just in a generalized way, obviously not in a
The mere existence of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy.
I am so disappointed in you, Inquisitor. You destroyed my playthings and made a huge mess of this place.
And now I have the cheek to destroy you as well.
You also set back my research considerably. Therefore, I have decided to kill you after all. That is...
I'm afraid this webway gate is the only clue left. Any ideas, Tech Priest?
The Eldari webway is way too complex to survey by conventional ways.
And what about unconventional ways?
Etheric triangulation may be a suitable method to locate matching warp patterns in a very limited range.
Do your best, Tech Priest. If there are any other Drakari forces left in this system, I must find them.
Analysis of the warp signatures recorded at the portal is now complete.
And where does the portal lead?
To an inconceivably complex, constantly changing extra-dimensional labyrinth that even our blessed technology is unable to explore.
You don't say. For a second there, I thought you were describing the webway.
Voice analysis detected traces of sarcasm. Shall I activate the sociolinguistic subroutine?
That won't be necessary. So where is the other exit?
Correction. There is an almost infinite number of other exits. Assumption. You want me to narrow the range parameter to the Rotwang system. There is one exit.
I want the coordinates now. We need to get there as soon as possible.
All right. My hunch has proven to be correct. I've managed to rescue the Lord Commissar from the Dark Eldar. Rotwang will be cleansed of their taint soon, but that's not enough. They must pay in blood for this incursion. My Tech Priest tracked down the location of a well-hidden Dark Eldar base. With a surprise attack, I might be able to exterminate their leader and cut out this rot, once and for all. Down to Goblin Town.
Tech Priest, your calculations were correct. This must be the last remaining Drakari hideout in the Rotwang system.
The calculations are always correct. Usually missing data corrupts the equation. Suggested course of action. Initiate purgation protocols.
This is the Viper's Nest. I might need some reinforcements if the situation gets out of control. Tell my men to stand by.
Wait, I have men? I mean, I knew I had that space marine, but I didn't know I had anybody else with me. Why do I keep doing this shit alone?
A human!
Splat. Yeah, no, I realize it's not the exact same thing, but as far as the effect on quality of life, on how things go.
The Xenos must be purified.
It's the human beast. We should leave, Archon.
Don't be a fool. Without the paint sculptor, we stay and fight. Activate the Demented.
Something is bothering me. This Cabal is clearly losing the battle here. Why are they still? What am I missing?
These creatures are very consistent, even in their cruelty. Their cabals are waging constant battles amongst themselves, and the punishment for failure is worse than death.
They must be protecting something very important here.
That would be my guess as well.
Need to get eyebrow wax or something. Oh, I fucking hear that. Let someone be messed up for a while and boom, you're just gone.
That must be the fabled Demented. A fitting name for a creation of an insane mind.
I will send your soul screaming into the
Ah!
This Talos must have been the guardian of the secret the Dark Elder are so keen on preserving.
Sensors indicate an inner chamber in your vicinity. Proceed cautiously.
Now you think?
What has happened to you, creature? Did you fall from grace?
I am not afraid to admit that I require your assistance. Even if you are a member of an inferior race. I am Malach. And you should know that I am the genius who conceived the prototype for the mighty pain catalysts.
That would be enough reason to kill you right here.
A short-sighted but ultimately understandable sentiment.
Pardon me.
My work was understandably desired by many, and the cabal
Don't
of the
breathe the
Jagged
water.
Maze sent a coterie of dissonants to kidnap me. They rocked me up and tortured me, until I built them the first pain catalysts.
I thought your kind isn't bothered by pain.
There is a mild discomfort. However, they started to take away things from me. Memories, abilities, organs. And they destroyed my invaluable bestiary. It contained the most extraordinary specimen. For that, they deserve all the suffering in this bleak universe.
Tell me, why should I care?
We have common enemies. Inquisitor. Let me, through the Webway Gate and my coven, the Prophets of Flesh, will do anything in our power to destroy the Jagged Maze.
They have been wiped out from these systems.
You are a fool if you believe that you've seen the last of them. But you are not a fool, are you? But their defeat and humiliation undermines their positions. There is nothing more dangerous in our society than any sign of weakness. Let me exist, and I will be the herald of their failure.
Well, of course, we have the radical choice, which is you are the enemy of my enemy, which won't make you my ally, but we share some common interests. If you can truly harm the cabal of the Jagged Maze, I will let you go, even if I find the idea revolting. Or there's the Puritan side, which says, I say you and the entire Drukhari race are a pest upon this universe. You are a prisoner here, and you are the same sadistic, deranged monster as your keepers. You must perish. And of course, I'm going the radical path, so I'm going to send him home
Mission
to
complete.
fuck with them.
I'm heading back to the ship now.
Have you successfully eradicated the Xenox threat?
For the moment, I have dealt a mighty blow to one of their despicable cabals. And these worlds are safe for now. But I'm afraid this is not the end. Far from it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I apparently breathed in some of the water I was trying to drink. It didn't go well. Again, don't breathe water. Alright, and that's that one. Wait, is there another one? Oh, I see.
Inquisitor, you have an urgent message from the Caligari Conclave.
It's been a while. I was starting to wonder if they'd forgotten about me.
Inquisitor, the Conclave is requesting your assistance in an urgent matter. We have lost contact with the sacred archives of the Ranielli Navigator House. They are our first and foremost source of information in the sector about warp surges, shipping routes, and star systems. Reports indicate that their headquarters was struck by an ambush by Chaos forces. The data vaults of their headquarters store confidential information that cannot be allowed to get into wrong hands. The Ranielli House asked us to intervene on their behalf. We need you to find out what happened there and secure the archives by any means necessary.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's go explore the coordinates Grexus gave us. Pardon me. Wait, did I level up? I did level up. Well, in that case, let's see. Got anything open on the radical path? Let's see, the Obliterance Penance, okay, never mind. Ablationist Penance, 3% chance to reflect warp damage back to the attacker. Warp Adaption, 25% chance for warp damage hits to heal instead of doing damage. Forbidden Knowledge, plus 15% XP gain. And Touched by the Imperium, plus 40% warp damage, minus 10% warp resistance. Or minus 10 warp resistance, not percent. Hi, welcome. Is that Quadrax? Nice to see you on the stream. Alright, you know, I don't know that I would be adverse to 15% XP gain, but that's a tough call. I don't do a lot of warp damage right now. Unless that counts for my Psyker attacks. I think I'll take the XP. Alright. So we're off in Chapter 4 of the Martyr Investigation. And my worst fears came true. The astute Cavalier has become a vessel of a chaos cult and is roaming the Tenebris sector like a cursed derelict, spreading madness and corruption in its wake. I must put an end to this. I may be able to intercept the ship on Alphagia Minor. Aphagia, not Alphagia. Where's the L? On Aphagia Minor, but it must be a surgical strike. I need the astute Cavalier intact. Alrighty, so down to Goblin Town.
All Imperial Vox channels are reporting a serious demonic incursion. This world is teetering on the brink of destruction.
Which indicates that the Cavalier could be still here. Those accursed cultists spread the taint of chaos like a disease.
The Arbite channels keep repeating the name of their leader, the Blood Drinker.
I may have arrived just in time. I'll find him and interrogate him about the Cavalier.
Perish, Belf!
capture, air quotes.
To stand against me.
Kentucky Fried Asshole. Oh, that was good. Fire. Sorry, fellas, I didn't realize you were wandering around back there. Have a little fire. Right, a clue. Open it, and I will feast on your soul. Lord Roxas, this letter is the safety measure if I won't return to the base. I must warn you, we have serious doubts about Brother Cadax. I always thought his obsession with Herman Van Winter and his 8 times damned ship was a mere nuisance. But there is something else. We spent years hunting for the astute Cavalier, and I followed the orders when he sold our most sacred artifact to Van Winter, so we had to float blindly in the endless sea. I didn't complain when we abandoned the glorious damnation and moved to this junk heap, but now we are evading the dogs of the Corpse Emperor. Wreak havoc, spread chaos, open gates to the realm beyond. Those were our orders, sanctified by the despoiler himself. We are following the fickle dreams of a lunatic. Here is the key to Earth's secret. The anathema ultima cannot be born. The seal must be ours. Riddles upon riddles since he got that damned scar epistle from the martyr. Our warband has nothing to do with that ship, and who cares about Uther's corpse? We have a war to win. Their early withdrawal from Agaron Prime was a shame, and our patrons were displeased. I feel it in my flesh. We have to discuss these matters with the others as soon as possible.
New log entry. This is way more than the machinations of some mad cultists. It's the word bearers again, but this time they had knowledge of the martyr and Uther's secret. And they were hunting for Herman Van Winter. The Chaos Sorcerer I defeated also has ties to Rexus, the Chaos Sorcerer in charge of this unholy operation.
Yeah, I haven't messed with that yet. I need to remember to do that at some point. Let me set my auto loot. And let's stop picking up junk items. And that looks good. Alright, wait a minute. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I kept meaning to do that, and I keep, like, forgetting every time. I'm glad you said something. I've really been loving this latest update. They've really done some nice stuff with it. Alright. Guess I'll turn around and miss something. I did. Ah, yeah. Should be going this way.
Captain, I have new information regarding your father's fate.
Please tell me it's good news.
Your father did indeed acquire a Chaos artifact from the Word-Bearers.
So, it's not good at all.
I strongly suspect that those monsters tried to corrupt your father, probably to get their hands on the logbook. It's not over yet, Captain.
That means I don't have to remember to click to pick stuff up, so that's nice. Alright. Maybe it was up this way and I just didn't remember.
You cannot hurt me.
Kill the heretic.
Die, human.
Remember, this is a dead end.
Honor me with your suffering. Dodge this.
Perish, filth.
Alright.
Unleash death.
Now you are gone.
What's for dinner tonight? Crispy heretic.
Thrice cursed visitor. You cannot hurt me.
Oh, ow.
Repent. The infamous blood drinker. The man, the myth, the target. I'll take him out, but I'll use non-lethal methods.
Oh, will I? What makes you think that? So that
I
should be
have the
non-lethal,
cultist leader
right?
in custody. He's incapacitated. Take him to the ship and have the Magus biologist prepare the necessary serums.
Understood, Inquisitor.
Warm up the wood chipper.
The interrogation was successful, Inquisitor. The subject embraced the biochemical gifts of the Omnissiah wholeheartedly. You can find my report on your data slate.
Give me an outline.
The Chaos cult that acquired the Cavalier was following the commands of a Chaos sorcerer. I won't utter its name. It burns my tongue like bile.
So they were spreading the taint on the orders of the Word-bearers.
That sorcerer recently ordered the Cavalier to return to their headquarters. I have the location for you.
Excellent. Let's go meet some Chaos Scum at their headquarters. Yeah, take a heal off of 25% chance off of warp damage. Doesn't sound bad. To the Astute Cavalier! The confession of a captured cultist eventually led me to the hideout of the Astute Cavalier. The cultists and their word-bearer masters will pay for their atrocities against the Imperium. My main objective is the logbook of the Van Winter family. It is the only lead I have on what happened to Uther Tiberius. To the logbook! I mean the Astute Cavalier!
I'm on the Cavalier. It doesn't look good, Captain. The cultists clearly didn't believe in regular maintenance protocols.
Those filthy scoundrels. Let us hope that they will see the error of their ways soon.
First, I will take care of the word-bearer scum. Then, I will find the logbook.
Gonna need more than a mop to... Oh, wow. Way more than a mop to clean this up.
Fight fire with fire.
Right. That's good, Todd. There you go. Whew. Cogitator screen encoded by what is that? 15, 16, 17 dash extremis 62 protocol. Inquisitorial stroke 64834672120 stroke order A override. Horus Era Protocol alert by Lord Araxus to Brother Gunning Kurgrim, Brother Cinrex, Brother Zygax, and Brother Arlax. Brothers, I am aware of the anger and frustration boiling among our ranks. In these trying times, we ride two juggernauts with one harness, following the 8 times blessed orders of our master and the cloudy vision of our sorcerer at the same time. But remember this, the signs and divinations of the Endless Sea are sacred. Like Logar himself said, we are veterans of a 10 millennia-long war, forged in the fires of hell. If we have to hide in the shadows, so be it. If we have to use deception and treachery, so be it. If we have to throw ourselves on the pyre of martyrdom, so be it. Cadax may be a warlock, but he's still our brother, and the only conduit left to our glorious masters. Antagonizing him at this moment would be unwise. I spoke with the warpsmith, and he thinks our meddling with the logbook is futile. It uses ancient technology from the Dark Ages and is strangely resistant to our blessed hexes. That means we have to keep the astute cavalier safe and fulfill Brother Kadrak's wishes for the foreseeable future. Our lesser brothers in line, it is not the right time for scheming or rebellious attitude. Let the galaxy burn. Right.
An alarm system? Really? You're too late. An alarm system? Really? You're too late.
This is the Stuckies. Stuckies of death.
Die, heretic!
Nerve gas? I hope the filtering bionics won't fail me. Free again. Violence solves every problem.
Ah! Hit the wrong button on that one. How fortuitous.
Witness my power!
Let me help you with that, fellas. How's that working out?
Who are you to stand against me?
Ow. Rub some Bactine on that. Some aloe vera. Ow. Right. wait a minute. Oh, that isn't the dead end. Okay.
Witness the glory of the Emperor.
Damn it, I did it again.
Suffer my pain.
Alright. Is there another one of these damn things in here that I missed? Screw you and your little cult too. Right. Ah! Don't stand in the flamer. Right. Ah! How did I not see that?
What a surprise! Did you come to witness our victory, Inquisitor?
I came to serve you the Emperor's justice, just like I did with your foul brothers.
Pathetic creature! You cannot stop what is coming, even if you kill every one of us, which you won't.
A clue. Scar Epistle. This is an urgent message. Thus I'm using your blood-forged flesh puppet. I'm trapped on this 8 times cursed ship. This time is indifferent. Time is indifferent for me, but you must act swiftly. The Viscerum revelation was right. Uther Twiceborn came close to creating the Anathema Ultima. According to the ancient recording I found, he made a pact with the primogenitor, which could explain his success. A reminder never to trust the treacherous ones. Pardon me. The anathema is protected by powerful hexes. Far beyond my powers. Destruction of the ship won't help, since the walls have a cage defy the laws of real space and the aether alike. The key is the Twiceborn's rosette. You must find it. Our strongest lead suggested is in the possession of the Van Winter rogue trader clan. They must have the answers to where Uther's body lies. Try to corrupt their leader with treasures he can't refuse. Give him what he needs the most, and he will lead us to the rosette. If your attempts fail, set the Imperials on him. They won't believe his innocence, and you can find answers among the ruins of his legacy. Seek out the Utherians among the Inquisition, and you might find something under the dust of the millennia. I will guard this secret with my warband. Everything else is irrelevant. The revelation is dubious. The anathema may not be our destruction, but the risk is too great.
Captain, I've gained a new insight into your father's case. These word-bearers were acting on orders from the sorcerer I encountered on the Martyr. They were trying to find Uther's rosette and lured your father into a trap to reach their goal.
In the light of these details, is there any chance that the name of my family could be cleared?
Your father acted irresponsibly, but he was not a willing servant of chaos. We'll see. First, I need that logbook.
Go to my father's private quarters and find his personal cogitator. It will open the chamber where he kept his most treasured possessions.
Oh, there it is. Idiot.
The door is open. I'm going inside. I have found the logbook, but I can't open it.
Take the log back to the ship, Inquisitor. It can only be opened by my ancestral signet ring, which is coded to my DNA. I have opened the logbook, Inquisitor. It was extraordinary. I held in my hands the entire secret history of my house.
I trust it will make fascinating reading. But for now, I only need the details about Uther Tiberius.
I can tell you where Gregor Van Winters took the survivors of the Martyr, but that happened a very, very long time ago.
It's the only lead I have. Take us to those coordinates, Captain.
I'll make the necessary arrangements. Meanwhile, you have a message from the Conclave.
This is a message from Inquisitor Helena Goslar.
Not her
I must
again.
tell you, I was in charge of purging the Van Winter family. I have learned that you have reopened the investigation, and in all honesty, I find your decision perplexing. All my actions followed the decrees of the Lex Imperialis and spiritual guidance gained through rigorous penitential practices. Now it falls upon you to make a new decision regarding the future of this house.
Oh, well, I mean, since you decided they were guilty, and you're such a good friend of mine, fuck you. So the choices are, of course, Herman Van Winter was trafficking in forbidden artifacts, but he was the victim of an unholy he was the victim of unholy machinations. And his house could be useful to us in the future. Or, of course, our good friend Helena Goslar's option. Herman Van Winter might have been misled by the followers of Chaos, but he was still involved in heretical deeds. I cannot sanction this kind of behavior. But I'm a radical, so
Captain,
fuck you.
I have made my decision regarding the fate of your house. Your father participated in forbidden practices, but his intentions were not heretical. The name of your house will be cleared. I'm still counting on you and your ship in the future, though.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I am very grateful. Rest assured, I will serve your cause with absolute dedication.
All right, let's see. Well, we can go see about the Ranielli house, I suppose. Is it time? Yeah, we got plenty of time. All right, the Conclave has lost contact with the sacred archives of the Ranielli Navigator House. Initial reports indicated that the Void Station indicate that the Void. Yes, Tabby? I'm not sure what she's meowing about. Sorry. Initial reports indicate that the Void Station was struck by an ambush of Chaos forces. But I waited so long, they're probably all gone now, right? To make things worse, the Raniellis often serve the Inquisition. The data vaults of their headquarters store confidential information that cannot be allowed into the wrong hands. I need to travel there and secure the vault. Oh no, I don't think she's meowing for anything. She learned that if you meow really loud, I'll come and look from Joe. Because when Joe started going blind, he started doing that to try and get people to come to him, including her. So now she does that when she wants attention sometimes. I don't think it's a problem. I've had her do this to me before.
This looks really bad, Inquisitor. The whole archives fell silent. We don't hear any Vox chatter, and there was no attempt to contact us.
Presumably there are no survivors. The vault could be intact, though.
Let's hope so. The Raniellis are the most influential house amongst the Navigator clans in the sector, mostly due to their vast collection of navigational maps and secrets.
I'm heading to the data vault. I suppose I'll soon find out which traitorous mongrel wanted these secrets so bad.
Death is a journey.
And once again, this is the Stucky. Oh, damn it. I always watch these damn things. Again. God. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Inquisitor, your timing is impeccable, and quite unfortunate.
You have made a mistake by this incursion, traitorous scum. All you can find here is a swift death.
Appreciate the irony of the situation, lapdog of the false emperor. You have stumbled upon something that doesn't concern your precious Imperium at all.
Your intrusion here alone would justify my presence here.
I find your lack of curiosity distressing, but not surprising. Die then!
Oops. Brother Frosty, I can't emphasize enough the importance of this mission. Those mindless savages haven't insulted only us, sorry. I'm terrible at writing. Shut up. They defy the will of the despoiler in the most arrogant way. They must pay the price in souls. Our raid against the Three Eyes bastards is merely a footnote. This time don't get carried away with your personal revenge. We need a surgical strike, not a blunt, mindless massacre. On the other hand, those wretches are known thralls to the Inquisition. This means we may expect uninvited guests. As a rear guard might be vigilant and crush any counterattack without delay. Brother Flavius and his warband need time to find the warp folio. The reliquary must be huge and stacked with stolen secrets. Once our mission is accomplished, return to me. Immediately I will carve an escape. The veil is thin and our time is coming. Rufile Glinta. Right.
New log entry. So, the word bearers are ransacking the archives of the most influential navigator house in the sector. Considering that these traitors are always on the hunt for secret knowledge, this is clearly beyond a simple raid. Let's find out what this is.
Beg to your...
Really? Going the wrong way. Oh, that hurts. That is gonna leave him alive. Extra crispy.
Obliterate.
You are guilty.
As you wish. You are obliterated. Have a nice day. Oh, we're gonna have to step back out of that a minute. Woo! That was a good firefighter we had going on in there.
whatever you were trying to achieve here, traitor. It is over.
What a shame, Inquisitor. Sadly, you will not believe me. But with this folio, I will not only bring justice to those who deserve it, but I will aid your pitiful cause. In a way.
Lies and empty promises. That's all your kind can offer.
Pity. You, of all humans, should understand our cause. This is about vengeance and blood. Concepts you and your despot ruler must be familiar with.
I've had enough of your blasphemy. Perish.
Ooh, shit.
Repent!
Aha, Sherlock, a clue.
I have found a warp folio at the leader of these abominations. A collection of navigational charts and warp routes leading to an unfamiliar system in the Agartha subsector.
It doesn't sound like the terrible and ancient secret you expected.
Do you know anything about a certain Goylod system, Captain?
I have never heard about it, and trust me, I know that subsector. I will have the Tech Priest execute a litany of information retrieval.
You do that, Captain.
Inquisitor, the Argus scans show that the remaining hostiles are fleeing towards the teleportarium, probably with more stolen valuables.
I'm on my way. They won't escape.
You must stop them before they initiate the teleport sequence.
Yes, yes.
Unleashed.
Okay. Wondering if I put the auto leave up.
Inquisitor, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with the captain. I must strongly warn you to avoid the Guelov system.
And what would you know about that system?
I am a Stormwater Space Marine. We are the protectors of the sector. Aware of all the forbidden places, the darkest corners of the void, no one should enter.
And the Guelod system is one of those destinations.
I strongly advise you to forget you ever heard that name.
And in return, I strongly advise you not to tell me what I should do, Thorn.
You are late, pitiful mortal, as always.
We'll see about that, abomination.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Oops. I might have turned my my auto down up too much.
Escapes the Emperor's wrath.
Yeah, I'm not sure what game has more of this kind of thing. I mean, the Chaos voices are fun. I'm not sure what else we have as a, or I have as an option there. I'll have to look through my games. See if I can find something else that might be fun. What's my defense looking like? I could do with some more physical distances. Let's see. Mastercrafted junk loot.
We have updated the navigational charts with the currently traversable routes to the Argatha subsector.
Good.
Don't leave just yet. You have message from the Conclave.
On behalf of the Ranielli Navigator House, we want to acknowledge the work you did to secure the data vaults. With thorough consecration protocols, the place can serve its purpose again. We have also received your report on the destroyed word bearers and the warp folio. We know you are eager to follow the trail to the Gwylod system, but we must strictly discourage you from pursuing this line of investigation. Even on your clearance level, I cannot divulge more information. But rest assured that there is no immediate threat. Good work, Inquisitor.
Alright. Okay, I am going to... Let's see, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break here. Not really. I mean, there's little things you can read, but there's not... I mean, I could arbitrarily throw voices in, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going to take a break real quick. I need to hit the bathroom. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. And Tabby's just fine, if you're still wondering. She's just a little drama queen. Alright, continue. We'll just go ahead and run this one, why not?
The Lord Inquisitor is right. As I've told you, the Storm Watchers keep an inventory of the forbidden places in the sector, and the Guaylot system is one of those.
But you can't tell me why.
Alas, no. It is confidential knowledge, privy to our Grand Master only. But these warnings have been passed along for generations for a reason. We must heed them.
Let me reiterate the facts for you then. We have the Word-Bearers ransacking a Navigator house for a secret warp folio, which leads to a lost system in the subsector, where they intend to unleash some sort of vengeance. If this doesn't merit an investigation, what does?
The star system is not on the charts, and you don't even know their exact destination in that system.
I had the tech priest use all the information from the warp folio. I'll spare you the details about extrapolating real space positions from immaterial tangents.
I see. He deciphered the exact coordinates from the warp data contained in the folio.
And now you have a location.
You want to ignore the warnings of the Lord Inquisitor?
I respect the authority of the Conclave, but I am an autonomous agent. The only power above me is the sacred will of the Emperor.
Indeed. To the Fort of Echoes! Nothing can go wrong with this plan. I mean, sure, it looks like a chaos symbol, but that probably doesn't mean anything. Everybody builds star forts like a compass, right? Yeah, with the points outside the... Shut up, it's not a chaos symbol, I swear. Okay. The Ranielli Archive was attacked by the Word-Bearers. I made quick work of them. Surprisingly enough, these traders didn't try to destroy or loot the archives. Their target was a rare artifact, a warp folio instead. This ancient and fractured navigator logbook leads to a desolate system called Guaylod. Lord Inquisitor Maldor tried to hold me back, but I cannot let this lie. There must be a dark secret waiting to be revealed. To the dark secret!
I'm in. The place looks abandoned. Even the emergency systems are down.
It was to be expected. You are in an extremely ancient military outpost. I strongly suspect that it used to belong to the Adeptus Astartes.
Interesting. Which chapter?
I have no idea. According to the tech priest, the logs have been scrubbed clean, and the automatic systems just transmit a jumble of incomprehensible hymns.
It surely fits your gloomy legends nicely.
There must be a reason why this location has been deleted from all archives.
I'll restore the power first. Then we will see. The automated servoscope has been corrupted. This is a definite sign of chaos infestation.
Because the chaos symbol shape wasn't enough to give it away.
This must be the Great Hall. Battle Brothers used to gather here to feast and celebrate the glorious victories. There should be a terminal nearby where you can turn back the power.
You were right, Thorn. This was indeed the Great Hall.
By the Emperor, look at the statues, Inquisitor. Look at them.
What is this? Are these Stormwatcher statues?
They are. This outpost belongs to my chapter. This is simply unbelievable.
It is. How could you explain that one of your former fortifications has become a forbidden ruin?
I couldn't.
Why would your Grand Master keep the existence of this place a secret?
I don't know, Inquisitor, but I am willing to find out. Let me join you down there.
Patience, Thorn. First, I need to confirm that this is indeed a Stormwatcher outpost.
I have no doubts about this. And if you can find a terminal connected to the central data vault, you will see that I was right.
Yes, I also see bloody chunks and body parts and skulls everywhere. That does not scream Stormwatcher to me. Oh, these guys are extra easy. Yes, it seems like there's something about that. Skulls. Something about skulls. Skulls for the Skull Throne, perhaps. Blood for the Blood God? Skulls for the Skull Throne? Seems like there's something to that. Nah, I can't do anything.
Die, heretic!
Die, you heretic turret, die.
I have found the blasphemous symbol of Khorne in some sort of a battle arena.
Blasphemy! Disgrace! Who dares defile our sacred halls?
Soon we'll know, I guess.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say corn.
Perish, hell.
Oh my.
Witness my power. Off with you.
One mystery solved. It was the cult of Khorne that turned this place into a blood-soaked shrine of destruction.
Warning. According to the thrice-blessed ethereal instruments, increasing fluctuations have been detected in the warp. The pattern shows correlation with the motive force dispersion caused by battlefield casualties.
Let me translate this for my uninitiated mind. The more blood is spilled, the weaker the veil becomes between the real space and the warp.
Imprecise assessment, but correct on a basic level.
So, if I keep on killing the servants of Khorne, I risk some significant warp manifestations. Splendid news.
Phenomena filed away for later research.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Believe that these savages found our abandoned outpost and hold up there.
Don't jump to any conclusions, Sergeant. Who said that they found it abandoned in the first place?
Yeah, no, it's
Kill the heretic.
not that corn. Common jokes are cornflakes. Polite. You could go for some free on the release, I don't know. You can work that in there somewhere.
I've reached the terminal with access to the data vault, but I have company here.
Your head on a death is a tyranny.
You've reached the study.
Dodge this.
Fascinating. This outpost used to be an important military base for Stormwatcher expeditions, left abandoned for millennia.
Inquisitor, new sensory data disproves your theory.
What are you talking about?
Sensors are picking up gradually increasing life signs from the lower levels, as if individual life forms are returning from deep hibernation.
Waking up from hibernation? Like the Space Marines with their membranes.
Bioscanners are identifying genetic markers shared by our Stormwatcher specimen on your bridge.
Did you hear that, Inquisitor? The Chaos Filth couldn't penetrate the secure levels. My battle brothers must be down there, in deep hibernation.
It's just a theory. Calm down, Thorn.
I must go down immediately.
I'm heading back to the ship. We'll talk about this before anyone would descend.
Alright, oh yeah, I started at 5. That's probably why I feel tired. Okay. So, I'm actually thinking about shutting it down here now. I know I haven't been on all that long, but I'm starting to feel kind of tired. And I need to feed the minions and determine if somebody has to go to cat jail tonight. Stuff like that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here before we continue on with Tide of Blood, and pick up with Tide of Blood tomorrow and finish that off, and then go on to the main investigation again. So take it easy. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Till then, I hope you had a good stream.